Welcome to another season of TurboTax Tips. Real advice for real people. Get your taxes done right anytime, from anywhere. In the last part of our series called Ways to Increase Your Tax Refund You Never Thought About, we're exploring the Child and Dependent Care Credit and how you may be eligible for a tax credit that will give you back part of the money you spent on care this year. Here's how it works. The IRS has strict rules on who may qualify for this credit. First, you must have paid for the care of your child who is under 13 years of age so you can work or look for work. It also applies to any other person you claim as a dependent who is physically or mentally incapable of self-care and who lives with you for more than half the year. You can also claim the care for your spouse if they are incapable of self-care and has lived with you for more than half the year. Next, how much credit will you receive if eligible? The answer is this. The size of your credit is based on a percentage of the amount you paid for the care. For 2025, the maximum amount of expenses you're allowed to claim is $3,000 for one qualified person or $6,000 for two or more people. But be aware that if you use a pre-tax dependent care savings account through your job, you're required to reduce your expenses by the amount that you put in the account. And here's a few other rules the IRS requires in order for you to qualify. If you're married, you must file a joint return with your spouse. Also, there are rules about the caregiver you've been paying. They cannot be a spouse or parent of the child, and also cannot be a child of your own under 19 years of age or another one of your dependents. And finally, you'll need to add the Social Security number of each qualifying dependent and child to your return and provide the name, address, and Social Security number of your caregiver. Today's takeaway? If you're part of a working family, paying for the care of a child or adult dependent can really be a drain on your bank account. But if you qualify, this credit can really help. That's all for today. And remember, with TurboTax, you can hand your taxes over to a TurboTax Live tax expert available in English and Spanish and get your taxes done from start to finish, all from the comfort of your home. And don't forget to tune in for another episode of TurboTax Tips, because doing your taxes is easier than you think.